Salutations, greetings, and many great hellos. This is Cottonmouth255, the Spore Serpent, and here I am, back for more Pokemon Y. As of this recording, it is Christmas Eve. So yeah, I'm in my pajamas, I just finished dinner, and I'm ready to finish off the night with a bit of recording for you viewers. So yeah. And I'm ready to roll. Oh yes, I did Terminus Cave, and I battled the trainers there. I even caught myself a Noibat and evolved it into Noivern. My original intention was to replace Junpei and have Noivern as the dragon of my team, but I decided we've come this far with Junpei, so why even bother replacing him? So yeah. That's something I did, and now we're on Route 19 and ready to continue our journey, so let's go ahead and do that. But first, let me just check to see what Pokemon's in front. Yes, everyone is now at level 61, so we're quite ahead of the game here. Oh, and right ahead, there's a trainer. Time for a Pokemon battle is what the me from 10 seconds ago said. I don't quite understand, but okay. Pumpkaboo! Cute little creature. Alright, we're just gonna go with Crunch because it's a grass and ghost type. Unfortunately, Grass and Ghost is not the best typing in the world, as it leaves the Pokemon vulnerable to Fire, Ice, Flying, Dark, Poison, and Ghost attacks. Another Pumpkaboo's coming in, we can easily deal with that. Whoa, this guy's huge! That is a much bigger Pumpkaboo. I believe I mentioned that before. Pumpkaboo and its evolution, Gourgeist, is unique in that it can change different... Sorry, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. They come in all different sizes. You got small, medium, large, and super size. Yeah, I kind of messed that sentence up initially, but we're good now. Okay, now where do we go? Do we go through the flowers, or do we go down here? Let's try down here first. Okay, down here is what looks like some kind of swamp. Now I believe I remember this route. Somewhat-ish. Oh, we need Surf to get across. But first we have been ambushed by a Sliggoo. The evolution of Goomy from our last swampy route. I don't know what it is about that evolutionary line, but I really actually quite like Goomy, Sliggoo, and the final evolution, Goodra. They are not bad Pokemon. They're not bad looking. Oh, we got a duo to fight. So we have Rinkus and Gabby. That's good enough. Alright, so we've got a bunch of Rangers to deal with. And they have a Tauros and Miltank. That shouldn't be too hard to deal with. And Gabby gets thick fat again. Why is it that she always gets stuck with unflattering abilities? Okay, let's see here. We're going to go for Mega Evolution and a Sky Drop on Miltank, while we use Psychic on Tauros. That should be good. Something I learned in Terminus Cave about Skydrop is that it won't work if the opponent is heavier than you. Because I tried using it on a Hariyama in Terminus Cave and it failed. And then Rinkus found himself battered by a rock slide. So, yeah, that's lesson learned. Double knockout thanks to Gabby's dazzling gleam. And hey, Gabby grew to level 62. So did Falchion. And so did Nigel. A lot of money for beating those two. Now let's switch out to Finn. Oh, it looks like there's another person out there. And I just realized that now would be a great time to do some item searching. Hey, a Shelmet. Kind of an odd-looking Pokemon, if you ask me. Obviously based on some kind of gastropod. And we picked up a damp rock. There's something over yonder. It's up there, whatever it is, but we have to fight this trainer. Oh, and we're in deep water here. I wouldn't swim in murky water no matter what. Like, too many unseen creatures lurking in those depths. I mean, I'm sure some of you have seen my Monster Hunter Tri-Ultimate playthrough. You've seen the flooded forest. You know what kind of unpleasant monsters lurk under the surface. I would never go swimming there. It's definitely not some kind of tropical getaway, that's for sure. Okay, back through the swamp. Hey, a Carablast. Carablast is like the partner to Shelmet. Apparently, Carablast will steal Shelmet's shell and use it to evolve into Escavalier. And Escape Rope, those are always helpful. Okay, now what are we up against? One Pokemon, and it's an Alamamala. Now, if memory serves me correctly, they are weak against special attacks more so than physical attacks, so we'll hit it with an extra sensory. And we'll just keep chipping away at that health. Alamamala, it's more of a support Pokemon, kind of like Audino or Chansey. It also looks a lot like Luvdisc from Hoenn. Whoa. Now we got a Surf, so bringing out the dosing machine was pointless. Another Carablast waiting for us. Anything over here? Doesn't seem so. Nothing but more Pokemon jumping out of the water every few steps. Hey, a Quagsire. Parkour. I don't believe I've actually heard of that, rather. No, I've not heard of it. Emolga. Oh no. Electric and flying type. Hopefully we can take care of this little squirrel faster than it can take care of us. There we go. And who would be next? Grumpig. Too bad we don't know any dark type moves. Let's go for Nigel. Weird looking dancing pig there. Rinkus finally caught up. Now, let's see, what do we have over here? Oh, some kind of strength puzzle, it looks like. There's a rock blocking my way there. So I think what I've got to do is push it down. Then like that. Then like that. And we can get the item. A toxic plate. And I think that boosts the strength of poison type moves. More wild Pokemon to deal with. The trainers up here? Nope, doesn't seem like it. But do we have flowers to get through in order to get that item over there? Whoa, it's a whole horde of Gligar. That's pretty cool. And I could use Surf. Watch this. I could just use Surf to get rid of the entire lot of them. First, we have to deal with a couple of quick attacks. And just watch this. It's a massacre. Look at that. You defeated 5 Pokemon at the same time. That's how boss Finn is. Hey, a Weepinbell. We saw one of those way back at the... I forget the name of the city. The grass gym with Ramos. Whoa, a wild Drapion. That's something you don't see every day. That's a PP up. Something we probably won't need. You know, something's telling me I should go back and take a look at that That purple flower patch way back at the beginning of the route, that might lead somewhere. But I'm going to switch to Falchion because he hasn't gotten any screen time yet. Alright, what are we up against today? We have a Zongoose. And let's do this, Falchion. Whoa! You definitely don't recognize this Pokemon, do you? No. In Terminus Cave, I found a Dusk Stone, and I used it on my Falchion to evolve it into Aegislash. So now, in his shield form, he has wicked high defense and special defense, but whenever I use an attacking move, like Shadow Sneak, Sacred Sword, or Iron Head, he will morph into sword form, and his attack and special attack will skyrocket. That means in shield form, you can use strategies like spamming Swords Dance to get his attack up, while resisting attacks while in sword form, and then going into, or while in shield form, and then going into sword form in order to unleash a massive attack. But we're not going to do that because that's not necessary. Aegislash is a very, very unique Pokemon. And he's a really good one, too. So yeah, that's how Stance Change works. And Beartic is up next. We will go for the Rinkus, because he's a rock type. Yeah, he definitely needs a stronger attack than Rock Tomb. Ouch. That was a critical hit, too. That definitely hurts. Okay there, Rinkus. Oh, a berry. It's a Yache berry. And doesn't that decrease the damage done by Ice-type moves? So yeah, we really could have used that earlier. And that's the TM for Sludge Bomb. That could actually be useful if any of my Pokemon can learn that. But we're way back at the beginning of the route. So it seems I made the right decision in going into the swamp first. But we are going to head back to that town whose name I forget in order to heal.